I'll go first. I know you guys want to talk to Nelson. He'll go second.
All right, let's get this over with then, huh, Jake?
Hmm.
Two-time All-American, 197-pounder, ranked third in the country, facing his home state team, Illinois. Jake, with the first question from Mike Finn.
Hi, Jacob. You're not going to wrestle Michigan this week because of the COVID stuff, and it is a factor. So you don't really know how many regular season matches, you're going to get this year before the tournament. How many tournament, so-called real matches, do you need, and what kind of duplication can you get in the wrestling room that you don't really even need the real matches?
I think the magic number is 4, if I remember correctly. You have to have 4 in order to be able to wrestle in the nationals this year. They changed it, so as far as that goes, just as long as I get 4 matches, I know I'm going to get the training that's going to get me there. Obviously, every match I get is priceless, so the more matches, the better. But right now I'm at 2, so I'm halfway there.
What do you get in the wrestling room?
Just being able to go with different partners, getting different feels, getting pushed every day. I mean, that's the big thing. We spend 95% of our time in the practice room, 5% on the matches. So that's where the majority of the time spent. So that's where I got to keep my focus a lot of times. And then when the matches come, worry about it then.
Jacob, the next question from Cody Goodwin.
Hey, Jacob, appreciate you guys doing this. What was the message or the reaction when you guys found out about the Michigan news earlier this week? Because I know that was probably a pretty fun opportunity for you guys this upcoming weekend.
Yeah, we were all looking forward to it. Obviously, they're number 2. We were assuming they were going to have their big guns in the lineup, getting ready to roll. So I think when we found out, it was just a little disappointing. I think I found out from a tweet that Assad sent me. So none of us really knew if it was true or not, because you can never believe anything on the internet these days. So we had to figure it out, and Tom and Terry confirmed it. So it was sad. I mean, obviously we want to wrestle, but I mean, I get it. They have to take care of other stuff first. So I'm not gonna fault them for that. We just have to get ready for Illinois now only, and that's okay.
Jacob, the next question from KJ Pilcher.
Jacob, you talked about just how the upper weights kind of push each other. Can you describe what it's like in the room? I mean, is it an all-out brawl, from day to day? Is it just pushing each other past, your mental limits? What is it about pushing each other that you guys experience from day to day?
Yeah, it's a brawl, but it's a friendly brawl. We're all there to help each other, up and down the lineup, from me all the way down to the bottom guy, and we're all willing to help each other. I remember, just an example, I remember sitting at Nationals my freshman year, and we were talking about Cade Brownlee, who obviously isn't in the starting lineup, but I remember saying, like, if I ever need anything, I can ask Cade Brownlee, and he'll help me. If I need to say, hey, I need to hit 20 executions, and it's the day before Big Tens, he's going to be like, all right, what time do you want me to be there? So big thing for us is, I mean, we're all there to help each other, and not even just guys on the team. We still have Burak and Telford and Brooks and stuff like that. So it's just, I mean, we're there to push each other, whether it's live wrestling or drilling or whatever we need in the weight room. If you need a good lift, Corbin can help you out there and get strong. So we all have our perks to help each other.
On to the next question from Grant Becker.
I know you're looking forward and looking at what's next, but I wanted to ask you, I wanted to go back to the Nebraska match, and you're right there, and I know that you were incredibly frustrated after that one. Was that because you felt you were so close and you had the opportunity to take that match? And how important was it to have such a high-level match right away at the start of the season, particularly when opportunities are limited, so you can gauge exactly where you're at and know where you got to go?
Yeah, I mean, I was frustrated. Obviously, I'm sure people heard it if you're in the arena. But it was mostly frustrating to me because I know Schultz is good. Obviously, every match I've had with him has been close. I think the biggest thing for me is, I mean, I was right there. I knew exactly where I wanted to be, and I was there. And I made a bonehead mistake, as I've been telling myself. Made a mistake that I don't want to make again, obviously, and it cost me the match. I made 2 mistakes actually in that final stretch, or 3 really, if I'm now that I'm going back and thinking about it. But I mean, obviously, I wanted to win that match. It's a big match. He's ranked number 2 and is one of the best guys at my weight. So, obviously, beating him would have been huge. Would have been big for Big Ten seeding, national seedings. But hopefully, I'll see him again at Big Tens and nationals, and I can right the ship. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm trying to move past it now and focus on what I can get better at and how I can fix it.
The next question from Chris Werner.
Hi, Jacob. I'm just wondering, obviously, the Michigan news was a kind of a letdown, but how big is it that you still got another team coming in this weekend and you still have a match?
Yeah, Illinois is huge. It's probably bigger to me than a lot of my other teammates. Being from Illinois, I live 10 minutes from their campus, so I grew up in their wrestling room. I've been going there since I was 8 years old. My kids' club actually practices there, so for me, it's a big meet for me, big one to get up for. So I'm just excited for it, getting excited to wrestle them and keep getting better. So.
Warner, we'll do 2 more questions. The first from Cody Goodwin.
Hey, Jake. Now that Nelson's quite a bit bigger, or at least he looks quite a bit bigger, do you wrestle with him at all in the room? And if you do, what's that like?
We've wrestled a couple times, only live a handful of times. We'll drill together every once in a while. It's good. He's a lot different feel. He's a lot different than my normal partners at 97, who are probably more. I'm not saying he's weak, but their wrestling's more focused on being strong. Nelson's a little bit quicker, a little bit not smarter, but strategy. Like he's quicker. I mean, he knows what to do, knows what to hit, when, and where. So it's a lot different of a feel as far as that goes. And it's good to be able to wrestle with guys like that, being able to wrestle smaller guys like him or Assad or Wilson, whoever it is, who are more explosive and faster, and I have to bring a different A game to the table when I wrestle them.
Excuse me, Warner, the final question from Anna Kaiser.
Yeah, so you mentioned being from Illinois, growing up really close to their campus, being in their wrestling room. Does a duel like this, facing your hometown team, bring any extra pressure for you?
Yeah, I mean, maybe a little bit, but more excitement, I would say. A little bit of pressure is obviously good, but I'm just excited for the match. And, I mean, a lot of my friends are on the team, too, so I'll get to see them. So, I mean, there's good things that can come out of wrestling them, and I'm excited for it, excited to see some of my friends, excited to compete against them. So, just trying to get ready for it.
All right, Jacob, good luck on Sunday.
Thanks.